Hi everyone, let's solve the first question from today's weekly contest, that is difference between element sum and digit sum of an array. In this question, you are given a positive integer array nums, and the element sum is the sum of all elements in nums, and the digit sum is the sum of all digits, not necessarily distinct, that appears in num. Return the absolute difference between the element sum and the digit sum of nums. Note that the absolute difference between two integers x and y is defined as x minus y. Alright, so it's a pretty easy question, right? So let's see how we have to solve it. So first we have to calculate the sum, right? Sum will be 1 plus 15 plus 6 plus 3, which will be 25, right? Then we have to calculate the digit sum also. Digit sum is equal to 1 plus, for 15 there are two digits, right? So we have to include both the digits. So we'll get 1 plus 5 and 6 plus 3. All of them are single digit numbers, right? So we'll add their digits. So this is we will get 16 from this, and then we have to return the absolute difference between them, right? So you subtract sum from digit sum or digit sum from sum, you have to give the positive value. So we'll get 9 in this case. That is what we have to return. So it's a pretty easy question. Let's see how we'll solve it. So here first we have taken two variables, sum and digisum, and for sum, in sum we will be calculating the sum of the numbers, and in digisum we will be calculating the digit sum of the numbers. So here we are calculating sum here, and for digisum we have made a separate function for ease, right? So in this function what we are doing is we are just calculating the sum of the digits of a particular number, and we have called it for every number of nums I here, and then we have just returned the ABS value of sum minus digisum, right? So if you see the time complexity of this function, if you see the time complexity, it will be O of, for calculating sum we are traversing n times, right? And for calculating digit sum we are also traversing n times plus, because of this function we are calling the digit sum function on each and every number of the array. So we are also using log in time, right? Because we have a while loop in it. So this is the time complexity. If you see the space complexity, we are not using any auxiliary space here because we have just used two variables, sum and digisum. So the space complexity will be O of 1.